Hey guys, so I didn't really have a video planned for today, mainly because I was kind of busy, too busy to think of a video to make today. So what I decided to do was, I wanted to get a video up for you guys, obviously, but I didn't really have one planned. So I decided to come up with a bunch of questions. I went through different social medias like Ask and Instagram and stuff. And I also watched a couple YouTube videos of wrestling Q&As because I couldn't find any questions. I couldn't find any tags. I decided if I'm going to do a video, it might as well be a tag since I can't think of any other video to do for today. So I tried to look for a tag. Couldn't find one. All it was like TNA tags and stuff. And I don't watch TNA. I know a couple wrestlers from there, but I don't watch TNA at all. But I barely found any WWE Network. The only one that I found that was WWE related was a WWE and TNA tag. So I decided to just watch a couple of wrestling Q&As because I did find a lot. So I just wrote down a bunch of questions from there and on Ask and Instagram. But I will be doing my own WWE Q&A sometime next month. Right now, I'm planning on having it on the first Friday of March, which is March 2nd. But if anything changes, it won't be then. But I can tell you guys that my own WWE Q&A will be next month. I'll let you know in a couple weeks ahead of it. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know a couple weeks ahead when exactly I'm doing the WWE Q&A for my own, and so that way I can give you guys time to send in a couple questions. You guys can do it now because I will be doing it next month, so if you guys want to send in questions now, you definitely can. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just going to get started. I have all the questions written down here. So let's get into it. So the first one is, do you have WWE Network? If so, when did you get it? I do have WWE Network. I got it on the night of Raw 25. I got it on January 22nd, 2018, obviously. But yeah, I do have it. And I actually surprised myself. I thought I was going to watch WWE Network all day, every day. But no, I only watch WWE Network like once every week, twice every week, depends on what's on. The last time I watched WWE Network or something on it was, I think, Royal Rumble? No, it was actually today. I watched WWE 24 with my aunt, my great aunt Marley. She came down for a while, and I told her to see what's on channel 396, which is WWE Network, where I live. And we just started watching WWE 24 while I used my phone for a bit. But yeah, I do have WWE Network. Next question is, who out of all wrestlers that have either been released or quit deserved a better run? Okay, there's a lot, but I'm going to have to say Emma. I mean, she did have a short little run, but she never actually won a women's title while she was in, Raw when she came back on June 2017. But yeah, she recently been released like a few months ago, and I honestly think she deserved a better run 100%. So I'm going with Emma for that one. Favorite WrestleMania moment of all time? Oh my goodness. Okay, I have 3. My first one happened at WrestleMania 32. I wasn't a fan then, but I did see the WrestleMania 32 kickoff. And this actually happened on that. My first one is when the women went from divas to superstars, and the women were no longer considered divas in WWE. So that was definitely one of my favorite WrestleMania moments of all time. My second one, and the last 2 happened WrestleMania 33, last year. Number 2 is, oh my god, when the Hardy Boys returned. I loved that moment. I mean, in a couple videos, ago, and a couple weeks ago on one of my videos. A couple months, I think, ago. A couple months ago, yeah, I mentioned to you guys that I think it was my favorite moments of 2017 a WWE video. I don't know which video it was, but I think it was that one. But I mentioned to you guys that I never really heard that much of the Hardy Boys. I heard some stuff about them through my friend at school. I don't want to say his name. But yeah, my friend at school talked about them a lot before they, returned at WrestleMania and everything. So when I didn't see them, on WWE Network return, because I didn't have WWE Network then. But when I didn't have WWE Network, I watched Luigi PS3's live streams. I'm going to watch her Royal Rumble reactions tomorrow, I think, from this year, because I love her reactions. Her reactions are amazing. I watch her Raw and SmackDown reactions every night. But, when she didn't say the Hardy Boys returned when they came out, but when their music hit, Luge went back like this, and she goes, "Brother Nero," and I immediately knew she was talking about the Hardy Boys, because, my friend at school talked about Brother Nero and the Hardy Boys. So I instantly knew who Luge was talking about, the Hardy Boys, when she did that and when they returned. But that was definitely one of my other favorite moments. And my final favorite moment was when John Cena proposed to Nikki Bella. I love that moment. I freaked out because they're definitely one of my favorite couples in WWE right now. So I freaked out when that happened, when John proposed to Nikki. Favorite pay-per-view? Royal Rumble. I love, SummerSlam and WrestleMania, just like a bunch of other people do. But I'd say my favorite is Royal Rumble, because just like at SummerSlam and WrestleMania, mostly at WrestleMania, there's a lot of returns. But I feel like out of all of the pay-per-views in WWE, I think Royal Rumble has the most returns, because, there is 30 men Royal Rumble match, and now there is a 30 women Royal Rumble match. So yeah, I feel like at Royal Rumble there's more returns than at WrestleMania and SummerSlam and stuff. So I'm gonna go with Royal Rumble. Plus, I love the Royal Rumble matches. I think they're so entertaining, and I love watching old Royal Rumble matches and stuff. So I'm gonna go with Royal Rumble. Ambrose or Lesnar? I love Brock Lesnar, but I'm going for Ambrose. I've been a fan of Ambrose since I first became a fan of wrestling, so I'm going with Ambrose. Who do you want to see end Asuka's undefeated streak? Ooh. Okay. I want to see Nia Jax end her undefeated streak, but if there's any NXT call-ups that happen for the women before Asuka's undefeated streak ends, I want to see Ember Moon be called up to the main roster and end Asuka's undefeated streak. I would love that, because in NXT, Asuka and Ember had, to me, my favorite match, my favorite feud of the year. But every match Ember and Asuka had against each other, Asuka kept on winning, and that's what kept her undefeated streak going. So I kind of want to see Ember Moon be called up to the main roster in a couple months or so, when she gives up her NXT title or loses it, her NXT Women's title. But yeah, I want Ember Moon to come up to the main roster from NXT and face Asuka and eventually end her undefeated streak. So if it's not going to be Nia Jax, I want it to be at least Ember Moon. But if it can't be Ember Moon, and if Asuka's undefeated streak ends before Ember Moon is called up to the main roster, I want it to be Nia Jax. But my first pick would probably be Ember Moon. If you were a female wrestler, which brand would you want to wrestle on? Ooh. Probably not NXT. I know I wouldn't want to wrestle on NXT, even though that's not really a brand, but I kind of consider it a brand. But besides NXT, I don't know. I mean, I would want to wrestle on both brands, but you know that's not possible. But I think I'm going to go with SmackDown because, okay, I want to wrestle on Raw because it's longer, but besides that, I kind of want to wrestle on SmackDown more because, you know, blue is my favorite color. SmackDown is the blue brand. And it's the land of opportunity. And I feel like you get more opportunities on SmackDown than you do on Raw. I mean, I feel like take the Raw Women's Championship, for example. I feel like that doesn't get defended enough as the SmackDown Women's Championship do. Like, yeah, I feel like the Raw Women's Championship doesn't get defended as much as the SmackDown Women's Championship does. I feel like almost at every pay-per-view, the SmackDown Women's Championship is defended. And I feel like the last time I seen the Raw Women's Championship be defended was, I don't know. It was, I think, before TLC. Which, actually, no, it was at TLC. I think it was. I'm pretty sure that was not the last time we saw the Raw Women's Championship be defended. But it feels like the last time we've seen that championship be defended, the Raw Women's Championship, was at TLC. I don't think that was the last time, but it just feels like it when, you know, Alexa Bliss defeated Mickie James to retain her NXT title, and I'm pretty sure, not NXT, Raw Women's Championship. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that TLC wasn't the last time we saw the Raw Women's Championship be defended, but it definitely feels like it. But yeah, it feels like the SmackDown Women's Championship is being defended more than the Raw Women's Championship. So I'd rather wrestle on SmackDown if I was a women's wrestler. Which wrestler can you relate to the most? I don't know. Okay. Out of the men, I want to say Fandango. Because he dances. Well, so does Tyler Breeze sometimes. But Fandango, probably, because I like to dance, and I'm sure he likes to dance. But I'm going to go with Fandango for the men. And for the women, I'm going to go with Nia Jax, because I feel like I have anger issues sometimes, and I feel like on Total Divas, Nia does too. I love Nia. She's definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But I feel like I relate to Nia a little bit because I feel like she has a little bit of anger issues sometimes on Total Divas. I'm not saying that she's a rude person. She's definitely not. Because I watch a lot of videos of her meeting fans, and she seems really nice. But on Total Divas, towards the other women, I find her she yells at the women a lot, which she's not the only woman that does that. I love all the women. They're all amazing. But I feel like I have anger issues, and I feel like Nia has anger issues a little bit. Just a little bit. I love Nia, though, but, you know, you get my point, I'm sure. But, yeah, I kind of relate to Nia a lot. It's hard to explain how I kind of relate to Nia, but I just feel like I relate to Nia the most out of any other wrestlers. I do relate to Bayley a little bit, though, because I am kind of a happy person, even though I might not seem like it. But Bayley is a hugger. I like to hug people. And it seems like Bayley is a very happy person, obviously. And sometimes it may not seem like it, but I sometimes can be a happy person. And I'm a little bit of a hugger myself, and so is Bayley. So I kind of relate to both Nia and Bayley. I'm like a mix between them, you know? So that's what I like to think. So I'm going to go with either Fandango out of the men, but out of the females, I'm going to go with either Nia Jax or Bayley. Whose entrance is your favorite? Oh my. I have a lot of favorite entrances, but out of the men, I think I'm going to go with, oh my, Shinsuke Nakamura, because I like to sing along to his entrance music, and I'm sure a lot of other people do too, because you hear the WWE Universe like watching SmackDown Live and like on TV. Like I watch SmackDown Live, and whenever Shinsuke comes out, I hear like the WWE Universe on TV sing along to his theme song or entrance music. So I feel like Shinsuke's entrance is my favorite because I like to sing along to his entrance music and stuff. It's fun. It's fun. But out of the women, I would say Sasha Banks because like it just, I don't know. I just love Sasha Banks' entrance music and her entrance in general. Like I love her and her entrance. If you could manage any superstar past or present, who would you choose? Okay, I have a lot in mind, but I'm gonna go with Seth Rollins. I think it'd be pretty fun to, manage him. When did you start watching wrestling? I started watching wrestling in July 2016. It will be, obviously, 2 years this July coming. But yeah, my cousin Claire actually got me into it. I did do a video with her on my main channel a couple years ago. I think it was last year or something. No, it was definitely not last year, but it was a couple years ago. I did a video with her. So I can't remember what it was called, but she was in at least 2 of my videos. I did a Never Have I Ever with her. But yeah, she's the one that got me into wrestling. And I started watching wrestling in July 2016. What's your favorite finisher? My favorite finisher, okay, I have a lot, but I feel like my favorite, I don't really feel like it, but I think my favorites would have to be the Styles Clash or the Attitude Adjustment from John Cena. Because I feel like with those two, you have no idea if someone's going to kick out or not, because sometimes I see, like, I would say, just like on Raw this past week, John Cena versus Finn Balor. John Cena hit Finn Balor with the Attitude Adjustment, and I was like, okay, John's got him. Cena's going to win this, and then Finn kicked out. And then a couple years, like last year or something, I think it was at the Royal Rumble, 2017, yeah, I think it was, but it was John Cena versus AJ Styles for the oh my goodness, for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles hit Cena with the Styles Clash, and John kicked out. And I feel like those two are my favorite finishers because you have no idea. I at least have no idea if someone's going to kick out or not because, I just explained why. But yeah, those two would probably have to be my favorite finishers. Which tag team do you think will break up next? Okay. It hurts me to say this, but I think, and I don't even want this to happen because I love this team so much, I'm going with the New Day because I've heard a lot of rumors that they're going to break up very soon, and I think it will be them. Even though I don't want it to be them, like I said, I just heard a lot of rumors that they are going to break up soon. Maybe this year. I certainly hope not. But, yeah, I think it'll be them. Which female and male wrestler would you like to meet? Oh my. I have never met any wrestlers before. I would love to so much. But for the females, I would probably like to meet either Nia Jax or Alexa Bliss. They seem like really nice people. I mean, they are Team Rude on, Raw. But, yeah, like I said in this video already, I love watching people meet, wrestlers for the first time and stuff. That's outside. But, yeah, if you heard that, that's outside. But I love watching videos of people meet, their idols and stuff. And one video that I watched in particular was someone meeting Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. And they seem so nice. I watched a video from the Bellas, or the WWE YouTube channel, today. And Alexa was meeting a fan. And Alexa wanted to give her a high five. And I love Alexa Bliss. I don't like her when, she's on Raw and stuff, but I love her behind the scenes. I love her anyway. I think she's great, but I feel like I like her a little more behind the scenes than when I see her on Raw doing her promos and stuff. But yeah, I'm going with Nia Jax and or Alexa Bliss for the females, and for the male, I think I would like to meet, probably Roman Reigns. I love Roman. And I heard a lot of good things about him from fans, like when fans meet him and they say he's nice, yeah, I would love to meet Roman. SmackDown or Raw? I love SmackDown because, like I said, it's the blue brand and my favorite color is blue. But I love Raw a little more because it's 3 hours long and whereas SmackDown is only 2 hours long. So Raw is longer than SmackDown because, like I said, Raw is 3 hours long, whereas SmackDown is 2 hours long. So, and I love watching wrestling, so 3 hours of wrestling is nothing wrong. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with 3 hours of freaking wrestling. So I'm going with Raw mainly because it's longer than SmackDown. It has a longer running time with 3 hours. Top 10 wrestlers. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to do a video next week on my top 10 wrestlers because I can't think of my 10 favorite wrestlers on the spot right now. But yeah, next week, this will be my video for next week. Next week, I'll be doing my top 10 wrestlers, so keep that in mind. Next week will be top 10 wrestlers in next week's video. Favorite male and female in NXT. Can't think of any right now. Okay, I have a couple males and a couple females in mind. Out of the males, I love Johnny Gargano. Love him so much. I was actually rooting for him at NXT TakeOver Philly when he had the NXT Championship match against Andrade Cien Almas. I love Andrade, but I feel like I don't like when people cheat, I guess, in wrestling. And I didn't really like when Zelina started not really attacking Johnny Gargano or Johnny Wrestling. But I feel like Andrade cheated by using Zelina interference matches. That's wrestling, I know that's wrestling, but I just don't like it, honestly. Plus, I love Johnny Gargano, and I feel like he needs to come back, or be called up to the main roster. Yeah, I love Johnny. My other favorite male in NXT, I'm going to go with, oh my goodness, I love Cassius Ohno. And Adam Cole. I friggin' love Adam Cole. I also really like Velveteen Dream. I also like Tyler Bate. But, yeah, there's tons. Favorite female in NXT. I have a lot. But if I had to choose, it would 100% be Ember Moon. Either Ember Moon or the iconic duo Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Why do you love wrestling? I'm going to do another video on that too. It'll be the week after next week. So next week, which is February 9th, will be my top 10 wrestlers. And the week after that, which is February 16th, I'll be doing the reason why I love wrestling video. So that'll be, so that video will be coming on February 16th, not January. And the final question, favorite tag team on Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Okay, my favorite tag team on Raw, I love the Hardys, but, Jeff is injured now, so the Shield, I want to say the Shield too, but Dean is injured. Oh my goodness. All I could think of, wait a minute. Titus Worldwide. I love Titus Worldwide, and I love how Dana Brooke is a part of it. I mean, yeah, I love Titus Worldwide, so I think I'm going to go with them for Raw. SmackDown, The New Day. I feel like I have more favorite tag teams on SmackDown than I do on Raw and NXT because I love the Usos, I love The New Day, I love Breezango, Fandango and Tyler Breeze. I love Rusev Day. I love Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. Yeah, I feel like I have more favorites on SmackDown than I do on Raw out of the tag teams. And on NXT, I don't really watch NXT that often. Last time I watched it was NXT TakeOver in Philly. I forgot to watch it this past Wednesday. I was going to watch it. I had plans to watch it this past Wednesday. But I think the reason why I didn't was because Total Divas was on, and I never missed an episode of Total Divas, not since I became a fan of Total Divas. But out of the tag teams on NXT, I'm going with Sanity. Love Sanity. And I'm hoping they will, all of the NXT people I mentioned, I'm really hoping they all, in this video, I'm really hoping all of them will be called up to the main roster this year. Maybe in a couple weeks, I'll be doing my 5 favorite, or not my 5 favorite, the 5 people I think will be called up to the main roster from NXT. I might do that video in a couple weeks, but we'll see. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think this video actually went longer than I thought it would be. I thought this video was going to be like 15 minutes long, but it's actually almost 26 minutes long, almost half hour. So I'm sorry this was a little long, but yeah, I enjoyed making this video. I like answering questions for you guys, and yeah, in a couple weeks, like I said at the beginning of this video, I have plans on doing a WWE Q&A of my own in a couple weeks. I'm looking toward the first Friday in March 2nd. So yeah, I'm looking to do my own WWE Q&A then. I think I will do it then. But then yeah, I think I'm going to do it then. But if something comes up and I can't do that video then, I will let you guys know exactly in like 2 weeks when I am going to do the WWE Q&A. But as of now, it's going to be on March 4th. Not March 4th. Is it? March 2nd, not March 4th. Yeah, as of right now, the other WWE Q&A of my own will be on March 2nd. So send in your questions now if you want to. If you want to wait until I actually confirm what it is, you definitely can. But I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. This video is almost at a half hour long. But yeah, if you guys want to send me questions for my next WWE Q&A, let me know. Or not let me know. Just send them in if you want to. I'll answer any questions of WWE. So yeah, I will see you all in next week's video. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I enjoy making it because, you know, I love answering you guys' questions. Well, these actually didn't come in from you guys, but they did come in from other people. But whatever. I had to come up with a video to make today anyways. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in next week's video. So, bye guys.